it's Justine Dvorak from Stationery by Justine, where when I craft, my world stands still. Today I'm going to make a clean and simple card that is all St. Patrick's Day themed. And I'm going to feature two new fun things from Pajama Crafter Stamps. First is a stamp pad, or stamp set, I guess, that is from their February collection, and it is called Happy St. Catricks Day. There are super cute cats on there. I'm going to take one of the sentiments that says, "Let the shenanigans begin," and I'm going to go ahead and just double stamp that with some Simon Hurley ink. I'm using Tropical Tango. It's a blue-green, and it is one of my favorite colors. It's like a teal, basically. Then I'm going to take Later Gator and stamp over that, so it's kind of getting both of those green tones right on top. With the Misty, it's easy to do that. And I'm going to do it one more time because the A and the N in the middle didn't really get ink coverage like I wanted. And that's just because of my glass mat. But oh well, no problem. Okay, well that area is very, very wet, and that's good to remember for later to see the technique that I'm going to show you today, which is heat embossing without embossing ink. What? Yeah. So next I'm going to take some of the shamrocks from that stamp set, and I'm going to use embossing ink right here, clear embossing ink, for the shamrocks, and I will show you how I can stamp with the embossing ink and with the Simon Hurley ink. That is just a regular ink, but my little embossing powder flecks are going to pick up just a little bit of the embossing powder, and it's going to look so pretty. So I just put a few little shamrocks on there and kept it very clean and simple. One of my crafty New Year resolutions, if you maybe remember, was to do more clean and simple cards. So you can see that the clear embossing ink definitely picked up a lot of the gold, but then the green picked up just a little. So I'm just tapping off some of the extra. You can kind of see it has a little bit on there. Now just watch what happens when I use my heat gun and heat test it. It will turn super, super shiny. I always like to let it warm up for just a minute here, but you can already see, look at that shine. So pretty. Now it's not going to be full coverage of gold on top of the sentiment with the green, but it's just a little, and it kind of adds to like the little magic of the card. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I just love looking at all the shiny things. Maybe you can relate. Then I'm going to take two of my Copic markers. I have a few different color combinations I love for greens. One of my favorite color combinations is the YG17 and then YG, I can't remember which one I use. I think I'll show you in the video in just a minute here. I think it's YG17 and YG13. I have a few combinations like I mentioned, so I'm going to start with my darker green and outline all of my little shamrocks here and keep it very clean and simple. I don't know, okay, YG07. I don't know if some people would agree. I know sometimes clean and simple means no embellishments. It means no layered cardstock. But in my craft room, there are not rules, so I'm considering this a clean and simple card. Even though I'm going to add some fantastic patterned paper behind my card here, which Pajama Crafter Stamps has patterned paper now. Every couple months they kind of add something new. It's pretty fun to see. So I'm going to take some nesting dies that I have from my stash. This one happens just to be from Spellbinders. I think it's called Perfect Touch Rectangles and Tags. That sounds right. And I'll just take this white panel and die cut that out off to the side. This will give a clean border for my card panel that is going to be my front. Then I'm going to layer that on top of this really pretty pattern paper from Pajama Crafter Stamps. I'll have everything linked in the description of this video, by the way, just so you can grab it if you'd like. And then I will put my panel right on top of that pattern paper. It almost makes my heart a little sad to cover up all that beauty of that pattern paper. Sometimes I will die cut out the center of paper so I can use it on something else, but luckily the pattern paper has many different pages, so I don't have to hoard my craft supplies this time. A little bit of glue smush, no biggie. I'll just kind of scrape it off and pretend like it never happened. And the card looks so pretty just as it is, but my too much gene kind of kicks in every once in a while, and so it is kicking in right now. So I'm going to take my Copic marker, that YG07 again, and just make little polka dots. I think that it's just kind of fun to add a little bit of flair without adding embellishments. I know I was trying not to and keep it clean and simple, but it needed just something else. At least my brain was telling me it needed something else. And then I thought it needed just a little bit of sparkle, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my gold gel pen as well and just add a little bit of gold gel pen sparkliness. Let me know what you think of this card down in the comments. I would love to hear your opinion. If you have any questions, let me know. I can help you out, or if you have a technique or something that you're looking for tips on, I can see if I can make a video for the Pajama Crafter Stamps channel here, or you can check out videos on my channel. That is just Stationery by Justine on YouTube, and there is a whole Facebook group for Pajama Crafter Stamps called Pajama Crafter Stamps and Friends, and then also the Stationery Maker group on Facebook. You can share all your fun card makes, and that would be really fun to see what you make with this stamp set. And now this one and the other one that is You're My Pot of Gold stamp set, I've made a bunch of cards with, so if you've bought the stamp set, check out other videos and you can have even more inspiration. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.